Hey, it's CVV, Chris Van Vliet, and you have to check out the fastest rising podcast in all of professional wrestling. I'm talking about the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. If you're looking for pay-per-view predictions, if you're looking for pay-per-view reviews, if you're looking for interviews, check out the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. Crash and Burn!
We are back on the fastest wrestling podcast in pro wrestling, Crash and Burn, where we're talking about SummerSlam 2018, which this event took place at the Barclays Center right here in my hometown of Brooklyn, New York. Which I think is pretty cool. I always love going to these events. This one, they had SummerSlam here in Brooklyn 4 straight years in a row, which I think is crazy that they took over Brooklyn. But anyways, I know one day we'll be able to get back to attending shows weekly again, live and in person, and not virtually. But anyways, this is SummerSlam 2018. Let's bring everybody in. Lucas, birthday boy.
Yes, but it's the carrier of welcome.
Whose laundry's running?
But yeah, you but. And yeah, move on to somebody else.
It's Wyatt.
I know everyone has not seen me in a while, but yeah, I've actually made a return. You know, I needed to get away for a little bit to do some things, but as recently, my hair has gotten blonde hair. I've been in the sun for too long. Maybe you all thought I was in Florida, Hawaii, or probably down to the southern hemisphere because, you know, it's warmer down there right now at this point. But we are reviewing one of the worst SummerSlams ever in WWE history. And yes, I have the DVD right here. Just because I have the DVD, that doesn't mean I enjoyed that.
I'm so glad I did not attend that show then. In person.
Even though I have the DVD, that doesn't mean that I enjoyed the pay-per-view. So you might have to bear with me on that. But let's move on to my friend next to me, Nicholas.
Nicholas, come on in.
Yeah.
Hello there. Yeah, I'm back again. I mean, I haven't been long gone, but you know, I haven't done a retro pay-per-view review in quite a little bit. So yeah, it's a nice change of pace, I guess. Yeah, of course, we're going to go over SummerSlam 2018. I went to SummerSlam 2016 also in Brooklyn, but yeah, that was kind of the beginning of me just binge watching WWE pay-per-views a lot. So yeah, this was a very interesting pay-per-view. I'm glad to go over it and point out some stuff with everybody else here. And yeah, we'll see what everybody thinks.
You know something
and
I realized?
I've never been to a SummerSlam.
Something I realized. Here's something quick that I'd like to point out. Like last night's episode, the Mania 22 review, it reached like 240 views in like not that long of being up.
Yeah, I was confused for a second. Like, wait, is it one of
the first time I checked it last night after I uploaded it at like 1 in the morning, it already hit 90 views. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm confused.
That's crazy.
But
The Moshcast, it already hit like a good amount of views.
Hey, there we go. We've hit the big time, boys.
Elimination Chamber 2020 review only got 18 views.
God damn it, people. Which one of us didn't watch the freaking thing?
You know why? You want to know why that only got 18 views? Because that pay-per-view was fucking ass.
It sucked. Exactly.
It sucked. Why did you request it, Jason?
For God's sake.
It was Jason's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, blame me for everything.
Do Super Showdown. Maybe that would get more views than that pay-per-view.
Next time.
Yeah. Wait, which one? The Australian one or the Saudi Arabian one?
All right. I guess we'll move on to the show before get into the subject.
All right. Let's see how many views in hours this video can get.
Yeah.
Barely any because the pay-per-view sucked.
Yeah, we'll see.
I would like to request another bad pay-per-view next time.
No,
Hey.
don't, please.
How about Stomping Grounds?
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
Oh,
Yay!
no.
Let's do it.
No.
No.
No, you.
I will.
Yeah, their
Don't
tagline
piss
is
me
time to
off,
kick
please.
ass
I
and
will
take
come in
names.
No, we need to do greatest balls of fire, or great balls of fire.
No!
Let's do Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
No! Crown Jewel!
Let's do all of
2019.
them.
Let's do December to Dismember.
Yes.
Yes!
Yeah. Let's do WCW Bash.
2006.
WCW Bash the Beach 2000. Yes.
Oh no.
Or how about we can talk about Andrade Cien Almas and Zelina Vega defeating Lana and Rusev in a mixed tag team match. First pre-show match. Let's talk about that.
No.
Who wants to go first?
Who the
Wyatt
fuck?
can go first.
Me?
Yeah.
All I'm gonna tell you is, it's crazy that Andrade and Zelina Vega are both gone from WWE now. Rusev's gone from WWE and Lana's still there. And yes, Lana's awesome. She's hot. And Zelina's pretty hot too. It's crazy that she got fired due to stupid reasons, but Andrade and Zelina were actually going to carry that win because of Andrade and Zelina have been called up to the main roster. But just remember, Rusev, all you dumb fucks need to know, Andrade is not better than Brock Lesnar just because Andrade had more 5-star matches, you dumb fuck marks.
Says the one who loves him.
Brock Lesnar will always be better than Andrade. Because if Brock fought him in a match, Brock would squash him in like 25 seconds.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Nicholas, what do you think?
Don't think that, please.
I would argue that Brock Lesnar was a better big man because Andrade isn't exactly the biggest man. But Andrade is a really good, lucha libre wrestler. I'll just say that. I didn't watch this match, but I'll just say again, I don't know what the hell they were thinking when they released literally 3/4 of them and kept the one who's only been wrestling for like a year, and then just put her through tables for like 400 weeks. And now she's in a random tag team with Naomi doing freaking nothing.
That's so stupid they're doing that.
Yeah. And literally like Zelina Vega just got like robbed from someone in Kenya or some shit. I don't know. I read in the news.
What?
That someone that's I think it was one of those like Nigerian prince scams or whatever that she got like scammed out of $1,300 or something like that. Literally today.
That happened to me. That shit happened to me too.
How did you? What the fuck?
No, wait. So actually, this same shit like that. I think it's scam, but the same kind of shit kind of happened to me.
Oh god.
They're asking for money and shit.
Yeah, no, that we get that call every freaking week. It's fucking annoying.
It is. Scam calls.
Yeah, but anyway, Andrade and Zelina, they deserved the win. Could have been pushed way better. So could have Rusev.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Hey guys, let's get ready to subscribe to Zelina Vega's OnlyFans account.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Oh God.
Shut up.
Yeah. That'll get us some views. That'll get us those 100 views an hour.
Lucas, just go.
Yeah. Okay. So let me say this. What the hell happened to Andrade? Okay. So I watched the interview, and they said they were going to give him $3 million for him to sit in catering for Andrade. That's what I heard. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, this man has so much talent in NXT. Look at John Gargano and Drew McIntyre. Look at those matches.
They were so good matches.
I like Andrade, but he's a fucking terrible talker.
That's why you had Zelina Vega with him. Not everybody's a good talker, but that's why you give him a manager like Zelina Vega or Bobby the Brain Heenan or
true.
To do the talk for him. Brock Lesnar isn't always the best promo. That is the main reason why a lot of these guys should and
he sure
have
cut
been
some
given...
damn good promos in the Ruthless Aggression era. Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, but then he didn't get so good later on. Like it's like that shouldn't just be the excuse to not have guys who are really good at wrestling pushed. Oh, they can't talk. Well, then give them a manager, because that's how you did it back in the day. That's how you did it.
I'm saying. And let me go off from this. Andrade has so much talent. Like, look at his matches and everything. And they ruined it. Straight up ruined. They should have moved up to the main roster. He could have done with something with Kushida or something like that.
Couldn't improve his English. What the hell were they thinking?
Yeah, exactly. Like, and Selena Vega was on the rise. But she was on a rise to be a good superstar, actually a decent one. But Twitter decided to be a bitch, and Vince decided to be decided to release them, and only Wanda's left of all people.
Yeah.
If anybody's left, it'd be Andrade.
Yeah.
It's indescribable.
It did that. And you know what? Andrade is gonna go to CML. He's gonna go back where
He's going to go to
good at.
CML. He's going to go to New Japan. Like, he's just going to be better off, I feel like, anywhere else at this point.
Exactly. But he still got that fucking claws and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
God.
Yeah, I didn't care about this match. Let's move on.
I didn't care either.
So, next match. Cedric Alexander defeated Drew Gulak for the Cruiserweight title.
Ooh.
Go ahead, Nicholas.
Yeah, freaking 2018 freaking Cruiserweight 205 Live era was probably one of the better, like, eras of the Cruiserweight division, and, yeah.
Back when 205 was actually good.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah, I freaking watched it every single week. Yeah.
Now it takes place at the Capitol Wrestling Center.
Yeah, I so wanted, that was a time where I so wanted Drew Gulak to win the title. Honestly, I absolutely loved him as a heel back then, and yeah, Alexander was great. Alexander and Buddy Murphy, their eras of being champion were absolutely phenomenal. Basically saved the whole division from literally Enzo Amore. Yeah, so yeah, it was a great match. I wasn't totally upset with the Alexander victory, but I was pretty happy when Gulak eventually won it. So yeah, I'd say a pretty good match.
Yeah, it's a pretty good match. Back when 205 Live was actually really good. Like Drew Gulak, he was absolutely entertaining back then with this heel character of like, do you remember the no-fly zone gimmick he did?
Yeah, like
that was entertaining.
He was basically the revival of 205 Live, all fists, no flips or whatever.
Yeah, I thought that was entertaining, but otherwise it was a great match.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Wyatt.
I could care less for this match. All I see is this Drew
McIntyre. You're watching the wrong show, Wyatt. This is SummerSlam, not NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. For God's sake. God damn it.
No matter I didn't do the WrestleMania 22 last night. I was gonna. God, well, I've been smoking so much today. I don't know why.
What the fuck? Damn, no wonder.
What kind of crack weed?
Me and RVD been hanging out all day today. Bye, RVD. I'm glad you took care of it. Congratulations on the Hall of Fame. Thank you, dude. Thank you, dude.
Why the fuck does RVD sound like fucking Hulk
As
Hogan?
RVD told Chris Jericho on Raw, "What the hell have you been smoking?" Yeah. Oh my God, I was about to say that Drew McIntyre was about to win the Cruiserweight title. What the hell?
What the fuck?
Wyatt, sleep right now.
No, I'm not going
go to sleep.
Come on, Jason.
Go
This my crash and burn return appearance is ruined now.
That's
I guess you
right,
would say I actually didn't care for this match. All I see is Gulak making his way out of WWE. Probably for the spring cleaning, WWE is probably going to do, because WWE is probably going to have to release 15 to 20 wrestlers after WrestleMania. I'm telling you, They got to do it because of the money. Because you're still doing the Thunderdome. They got to do it.
Budget cuts, basically.
They got to do more budget cuts.
It's like you renewed his contract last year. Why the hell would you do nothing with him immediately?
His contract expires. He only signed a year deal, I believe. And you know what?
God.
I'm going to go off subject a little more. I see Cedric and Shelton going to NXT after WrestleMania. I see it.
Why did they
Hurt
break
Business
up?
broke up. You're going to move Cedric and Shelton to NXT.
Yeah, they
Well,
broke
why
up the
did they
Hurt
break up the
Business.
Hurt Business? Why?
Because you're going to add my daddy Corbin in it. That's why.
No,
Corbin is daddy.
Of course you say that, Wyatt.
Sucks ass. No, fucking hell.
We love daddy Corbs.
Well, I know.
Of course you say that, Wyatt.
I knew why it was by.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna.
I knew why it was by him all
Okay.
No, he's Corbin sexual. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Corbin sexual. That's the
Okay. All I'm gonna tell you is I didn't care for this match.
Go ahead, Lucas.
All right. So Corbin sexual is done. Now it's my turn.
Oh no.
Thanks, Nicholas, for the new name. You're welcome.
No problem.
I actually thought it was a little decent match. I actually watched this match a little bit, and I think it was very decent. I think Cruiserweights has gone to shit now, in my opinion.
Mm.
I think they should, I think 205 Live should collab with the NXT Cruiserweight, in my opinion. I think they should actually do that.
Mm.
I think it would work better for them.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Doing the Cruiserweight Unification ladder match for TakeOver, I feel like that's a good start, honestly.
Yeah, I think it will be. And personally, for me, I think they should have way better with both of those people. But now this is honestly gone to shit. And you just saw the Hurt Business broke up and everything like that. Like Cedric and all them broke up. I'm like, dude, what the hell is going on? Are we having a civil war? Is Benjamin and Alexander taking on Lashley and MVP? Are we going to get that? Or what are we going to do here? That could lead to that. I'm not sure. But we'll see going down the road. The only thing I can tell you is that match was decent. Not the best match of the card. I'll get to that in a moment.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Alright, well, I guess we can go on to the last match on the pre-show card.
Are you smoking too, Jason?
Shut up.
Okay.
How about, let's talk about the B team defeating FTR, formerly known as the Revival, for the Raw Tag Team titles.
Don't care.
Kiss my
Okay, who has something to say about this match?
I do.
I
B
do.
team sucks ass.
Okay,
and
Nicholas goes first, and then Wyatt can go.
I like both Ellis and Curtis Axel, but this was just the worst fucking decision you could have made. Curtis Axel was good back then.
More like best decision to make.
No, it was that.
B
The fight
team.
was excellent. How dare you? What the frick? No. Bowed out, like, God, that was like, they had the fan support, but no, they just should not have won the titles. They should not have won the titles. I regret thinking that was a good idea to this day. God, that just killed the freaking Raw Tag division even further, honestly. Just that's all I have to say on it. Like, Revival was screwed over big time, and they could have probably saved the tag division from being what it is today.
Yeah, now they're in AEW.
Yeah, now they're in AEW. Yeah, and the tag divisions still suck.
Wyatt?
I think Wyatt's going to the Nether Realm, or he's probably going to see his best pal, Baron Corbin.
Oh, God.
I mean, was Baron Corbin a part of that team? I feel like he might have been. I don't know.
Okay, guys. Ready? Ready, let's go.
B team. B team. B team. Go, go, go. B team. B team. Go, go, go.
All I'm going to say is I'm happy my boys won that match.
All I want to say is I want to die at this exact moment.
All
Right
I'm
now,
going to say is you're going to be a fan of the B team or I'm going to kick you off this call.
Okay, kick me off this call.
Yeah,
Hey, Nick. Nick.
Yeah.
You want to wear this shirt? You want this shirt?
No, it looks like
I'm
shit.
gonna give you this shirt.
No.
Or how about we move on to the main card?
Yes.
Let's talk about Seth Rollins defeating
Good win.
Dolph Ziggler for the IC title.
Hey.
Best match of the night. Match of the night. Okay.
Freaking
Go ahead, Lucas.
Match of the fucking night. This was a great fucking match. Say what you want about Dolph Ziggler, but he knows how to put on a damn good match. And mixing him with Seth Rollins, you can put on a 5-star match for these guys. No matter what Dolph Ziggler is now, he still can put on good matches.
With Dolph Ziggler.
Let me talk, Jack. Okay, let me talk. It's my time. Daisy, shut the hell up, bitch.
What the fuck?
Be nice to that dog.
No, I'm not.
What the fuck? That's fucked up.
Not today. Not today.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Look at Nick.
Nobody's safe.
I
Nick,
know.
are you sure you want it? Look what's up
Fucking
with that.
shit. Get the fuck out of here.
And I know why I'm a dick. I'm a bitch.
No, the B stands for Baron Corbin sucks ass. Anyway, moving
No,
on.
it doesn't.
Lucas.
Here, Nick. Here's your B team shirt. So even though tomorrow's Christmas, have a Merry Christmas.
It's not even strange.
Okay, let me talk. Let me talk with the love of God. Oh, crazy as hell. Anyways, great match. I think the reverse suplex to a Falcon Arrow was really great. That was a great spot in the match. Even though Moxley was in Seth Rollins' corner. I know he's Dean Ambrose, but I like calling him John Moxley. So deal with it. And yeah, it was a really good match, and I could have done so much. Both people, like they put on good matches. Like that was series, and SummerSlam was the best match. But Seth Rollins' gear was good too. He came as fucking Thanos. Like, what the stones on his leg. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Because Thanos, he opened up the ultimate like villain in the Marvel series. Really done it before Endgame. And the comics as well. So, like, him coming out of here, I feel like, though, this is just. I feel like more people come out and maybe. Not Boston. Maybe Drew McIntyre can come out. Yeah, great match. You're not seeing the match. Check it out.
Am I the only one that's hearing Lucas's mic cutting out? Am I the only one that's hearing that?
Yeah, it's also somewhat me, but it's okay.
Okay.
Am I lagging now?
It lagged for like a second there, like in the middle.
Yeah. Can you rejoin this call in case?
You want me to rejoin right now?
Yeah, like rejoin.
Yeah, just do that like quickly, just to see if that does anything.
Yeah, and while he's on that, go ahead, Wyatt.
Oh, what are we talking about?
We're talking about the first match of the main card. Seth Rollins defeating Dolph Ziggler for the IC title.
Match of the main card. All I'm gonna tell you is the match was too fucking long. That's all I'm gonna say. The match was too fucking long. I thought the fucking Raw in WWE in 2018 Monday Night Raw had the shittiest ratings, the shittiest roster. The Intercontinental title was the main title on fucking Raw, and you had Dolph Ziggler holding it. Like, no. Drew McIntyre holding it, not too bad. But, Dean Ambrose made his return and shit. Like, Ambrose should have turned on Rollins after that match, but no. You had a Shield reunion because Ambrose's injury ruined the whole first Shield reunion. So, yeah, they had to do it all over again. But all I'm going to tell you, this fucking Shield reunions got annoying. Like, the first and second time was okay, but the third time it got really annoying. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th Shield reunions, it got really annoying. But, yeah. But, honestly, you have the Intercontinental Intercontinental title is the main title on Raw. I thought that was the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen in my life. Monday Night Raw sucked ass back in the day in 2018. So that's all I'm gonna say. The match was too long. Rollins and Falcon Arrow were pretty cool, but that's all I'm gonna say.
All right. Go ahead, Nicholas.
I enjoyed the match. I do agree that basically the Intercontinental title was basically the main title back then. And yeah, Brock Lesnar just was not there for like most of the time. Yeah, I feel like everything that followed afterward with Moxley, that was just pretty dumb. Apart from the tag title match they had in Hell in a Cell, that was epic as hell. But everything else, yeah, the multiple Shield readings, that was just, yeah, that was kind of dumb.
Yeah.
And you know what? I did enjoy Ziggler's title run. Those were some really good matches, honestly.
Yeah, he had some good matches at least.
Yeah, especially the main event of Extreme Rules. That was an awesome Iron Man match they had.
Oh, I enjoyed that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like completely agree with the whole idea that there should be a fighting world champion that shows up every week. I don't necessarily agree with that. That like the world champion showing up should be like a spectacle or whatever. I I feel like I'm one of the few people that uh, didn't really hate the whole Brock Lesnar not showing up every week thing. That because every time he did show up, it was a massive event and it was a major moment. Um, like, um, like the champion should not be on television every week. The champion should not be fighting on television every week. Like that's gonna oversaturate them. It's gonna make the title feel less, prestigious. Like the champion showing up every now and then to defend the title against the most worthy opponent, that it makes it a much more important event than say if you see the guy every week or whatever and they're fighting someone every week. It's like the title is just as important as every other title then, which should not be the case. That's why you have like the Intercontinental Championship or whatever. That's meant to be the workhorse championship. That's meant to be the title that represents the hardworking who are working towards getting to the main title. And once you get there, all that hard work pays off. You get the champion's paycheck. You get, the suits, the houses, the basically everything that comes with being the champion. I feel like that's kind of a lost art, especially in this day and age where I feel like a lot of people's perception of time is a lot shorter or whatever that they can't handle not seeing the champion every week. That's really just my opinion on that. But yeah, you know what? This is a good match, and yeah, Rollins during this time was pretty cool.
2018 Raw is probably the best. Well, actually, no. Maybe when Seth Rollins is first heel, that's the best Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I'd say that like 2018 Seth Rollins and that Seth Rollins, those were like the best like Rollins, definitely.
Yes, I do agree.
Yeah, the IC title match was a pretty good way to kick off the show, especially the storytelling. It was okay somewhat, because at least they had some good matches.
Yeah, I think it might be match. I don't know what matches.
I would say it's match of the night, at least in my opinion. It was match of the night.
I think it is.
Because like the IC title was the only good thing that made Raw like. Well, I would say the only relevant thing on Raw back in 2018.
Yeah, I mean, Rollins had an incredible freaking string of title matches and whatever during that time. Like the triple threat at Mania was insane. The match against The Miz at Backlash, that was the only great thing on the show. Rollins versus
Oh,
Elias.
Backlash 2018. Fuck that.
Rollins versus, but like that was the only good match on the show. Rollins versus Elias at Money in the Bank, that was crazy. Rollins versus Ziggler at Extreme Rules main event, that was awesome as well. Like that was like the best time period in like the last like decade probably for the IC title, really.
For sure. Now it's just kind of shit now.
Yeah, like that and like 2016, 2017 SmackDown.
Yeah.
That hit different, bro. Like it did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, the New Day defeated the Bludgeon Brothers for the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
Well, no, it was a DQ.
It was DQ.
Oh, yeah, by a DQ.
But what are you smoking again?
Stop getting into that and just talk about the match. Go ahead, Lucas.
Oh, Jason got pissed. Oh, Jason aggressive. Ooh, I like it. Jason aggressive. I like it. Okay, let's get to the match. Okay, that match was too short to me, and I'm gonna give respect to Harper, but his tag team title run with Rowan as the Bludgeon Brothers was shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. How much I do expect those two people, and RP to Harper, but your tag team reign as SmackDown Tag Team Champion was kind of shit. I'm just being honest. Go ahead and hate me all you want in the comments. Said, "Oh, you disrespected Harper." No, I did not. Well, I'm not against that, but whatever. But the reason why it's a DQ, I think maybe a hammer hit him. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because Rowan.
Yeah.
It was either Rowan or Harper. One of them freaking hit one of them in the kidneys with a hammer.
Rowan.
God, fucking damn.
Guns and what?
Guns and Ruins? What the hell?
Is that the new band now?
Apparently.
But,
that's my favorite band, Guns N' Roses.
Yes, mine too.
Welcome to the Bludgeon. We got fun and games.
Oh my god.
Okay, but the match though too short. Should have ended DQ, but they did. It is what it is, but not a good match.
It's a match that existed, pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like
I'm not saying shit about this match, so.
It's like dinosaurs existing. It didn't matter anyways because we were around.
Yep. Go ahead, Wyatt.
I don't think humans were extinct when this match happened.
Kind of were.
Yes, go ahead, Wyatt.
My opinion on that match. All I'm gonna say is, the Bludgeon Brothers had a lot of potential in them, and honestly, there was nothing interesting about this match. I just thought it was so stupid the way they ended it. But the New Day gained back the titles, I believe, after that happened.
Yeah, it was literally the next SmackDown after they had the crazy Extreme Rules match.
All I'm gonna say is, honestly, match I really care less about. And all I'm gonna say is, rest in peace, Brody Lee. We miss you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Brody Lee.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, he's watching over us.
Show my love to Brody Lee.
All right, go ahead, Nicholas.
Oh god, I fucked up my head. I don't know what the hell I did. Okay then. Yeah, the reign wasn't all that great. I mean, they had some interesting matches. Actually, who am I kidding? They really. The only match I'd say was really good, besides the New Day Extreme Rules match, was probably the one they had with Brian Kane. That was an interesting match they had. I completely forget about that they had the Team Hell No reunion. I completely forget about that.
Oh yeah, Team Hell No.
Yeah. But yeah, like this reign wasn't really all that great, especially if you hyped up this team for like almost a year, and then you just, you had this, especially after the New Day Usos series, that was absolutely crazy. Yeah, just to end it on the DQ, that was just sucky. It was sucky.
Rock
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I have to say about it. I guess.
Well, the next match, Braun Strowman defeats Kevin Owens in a singles match for the Money in the Bank contract.
God, what
The
Where-
shortest match of the card.
Oh my God, what the hell?
All I'm saying is, congrats to Braun Strowman.
All I'm gonna say is, Braun Strowman, you're stupid anyway.
How about you, Wyatt? Well, what is all you gotta say?
All I'm gonna say is Braun Strowman's one of the worst Money in the Bank contract holders, probably worse than Damian Sandow. No cap.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is Braun Strowman was buried and fucked, and now he sucks. Cause look at his gear now. He looks like a damn teddy bear construction worker.
He looks like he literally
Freaking teddy bear.
He looks like Smokey the Bear in literal human form. He just needs the goddamn freaking Rangers cap on and take away the beard, and there you go.
Yep. There you go.
He looks like the hair on my nutsack.
I would. I don't think I would want to look at that guy.
That's a little too much information. We didn't know we needed jungle down there.
And kids, that's what's called jumping the shark.
We didn't know you had jungle down there. Now, okay. Apparently now he has like yellow blonde dude or some shit. I don't know. Okay.
Kevin should have just been on his Ring of Honor attitude. That should have took his Ring of Honor medicine that night.
Oh God.
And Kevin would have gained that briefcase.
Yeah, honestly.
Kevin Steen was better than KO.
Dude, oh my God, freaking Kevin Steen is the best. Literally the best.
His theme song's better. Everything is better. I'm willing to go.
Unsettled differences.
Yes, and go ahead, Lucas.
Where do I fucking begin with this match?
Where do you begin? Let's
Let's
pay
see
attention
how
to
long the
Lucas.
match was.
Okay. Say this. What the hell was this? You legit had strong potential with Kevin Owens, and he's kind of wasting now. It's same as Braun. But what was this match? It was just
It was a minute and 50 seconds.
We
That's
get
right.
bigger than him, and Kevin Owens might not stand a chance, but you don't have to do all that shit to us. He could have brought a good fight, but you let Kevin Owens be a coward. You should have brought the Kevin Owens to Ring of Honor and let him kick his ass. Strowman wouldn't touch Kevin Steen from Ring of Honor. Goldberg wouldn't touch Kevin Steen from Ring of Honor. Sami Zayn can touch him. Well, probably El Generico, but Sami Zayn can.
Yeah, like Kevin's.
But I think Hulk Hogan can go there and touch him.
No.
Wait,
No,
that's
that's
right.
not.
What
No.
I think should have happened was Hulk Hogan should have been added, and that would have been a triple threat match. And then Hulk Hogan would have done something, lifted them both up, would have body slammed them, gig booted them both to the jaw, knocked their teeth off. Hulk Hogan hits the leg drop on Braun Strowman, and the referee hits 1, 2, 3, and then Hulk Hogan advances to the main event.
No.
Hulk Hogan body slams Strowman, body slams Lesnar, and then Hulk Hogan does.
Well, if they did that, then Titus O'Neil would
Because
complain.
Hulk Hogan was actually added back to the Hall of Fame a few weeks before that.
We get it, Evan. We get it, Evan.
Oh my God.
We get it,
Ronald Van Donald.
We get it, Ron Van Donald, number 2. I'm gonna call it.
Hulk Hogan should have been added. Hulk Hogan with the briefcase would have been pretty nice.
No.
Pop up Goldberg with the briefcase would have been even nicer.
Oh my God! Of course you say that.
Okay.
Pop up Goldberg.
Let me fucking go.
I'm gonna cry.
But terrible match. This is one of the worst matches of the card. I think that could have way more with this. And this is terrible. Absolute shit. But WWE in 2018 was so bad. I don't know why the hell I watched in WWE 20. That's the 1 year I will regret watching.
Damn.
I don't care.
Okay. Nicholas, what you got?
Nothing.
God, you had the freaking the long storytelling build up to this, and you had it end in less than 2 minutes. God.
All that build up for a fucking short match.
Literally, absolutely just. Oh, God. Like, if you weren't going to do anything with Strowman as Money in the Bank, then why the hell did you have him with the Money in the Bank in the first place? Like you did nothing with him after that. You literally had that Shield knockoff with Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler after that. And, God. I don't know. It was just god awful. It was god awful.
Worst match ever.
Yeah, I completely agree. I wouldn't say it was worst match of the card though. That's saved for something else. I feel like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll get into that in a bit.
Yeah, like Kevin Steen absolutely would kick his ass. Just yeah, that would be.
Oh, Nick, you want to know something better?
What?
Oh.
What is?
They should have put the briefcase back on Corbin because he messed up the first time. He deserved another chance.
Jason, is there any chance I can leave this podcast now? Is that an option?
No, Nick, don't leave. We can move on. Move on to the.
But there's also an option that we can talk about: Charlotte Flair defeating Carmella and Becky Lynch in a triple threat match for the SmackDown Women's title.
Actually, you know what? I'm not going to say "Oh my God" for this one. I mean, I probably should, but what happened afterwards, I can't say I hated it all that much.
Let me go for this match. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead. Actually,
Yeah,
Go ahead, Lucas.
all right. So I actually think this is one of the most underrated triple threat matches, honestly, on the card. I think it's one of the most underrated match in the card, even though it is overshadowed to be the rise of the man Becky Lynch. You know, Becky Lynch is an amazing heel turn. I'll admit that was amazing heel turn with Becky Lynch. You know, we did see that coming because they hit some leaks on SmackDown, but I feel like they should have let Becky Lynch win the title, in my opinion, and let Carmella retain. Gosh, my phone's being a bitch. And let Carmella retain, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I think Carmella came out Nicki Minaj, I believe. I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
I think it was. I'm not sure. Some gear it said it was like Nicki Minaj to me. I don't know. It just did for me, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I think that most underrated triple threat matches, I feel like the ending was a bit botched to me. I don't know why. It just feel like it could have not been Charlotte Flair for like the goddamn millionth time. But this was the rise of the man, and she did have a good run. But once she came Becky Two Belts, that's when they went downhill. Like her in Survivor Series when she attacked Ronda Rousey, I believe. That was a good spot. That was, the peak. But it just went downhill after that. And that's why I stand that she's overrated. Becky Lynch is overrated to me. That's why I stand by it. But, yeah, I think that Carmella should have retained right here. Even though people not will agree with it. But Becky Lynch should have won it in next pay-per-view. Or could have won at SummerSlam, but I would have gone Carmella right there. Even though I don't like her as much.
Go ahead, Nick.
You know what I'll say? I feel like that is a lot of these matches, a lot of we could say that, what if they went this way, or what if they put Becky Lynch over this one. But, you know what, I feel like this is one of those that you have to look at what happened afterwards, honestly. And you know what, considering what happened afterwards, considering everything that happened, I would not change the decision of this match. I would not change it. This was absolutely perfect. It was the perfect mixture of people absolutely pissed that they put Charlotte over again, and people that wanted Becky to win and Becky to become the star. So that when she did attack Charlotte, she became the most over woman in the entire company. Like, that was like the perfect mixture, honestly. And yeah, the whole man storyline, the whole run, that was excellent. She was a female Stone Cold, and it worked really well. I definitely agree that it got just soured by WrestleMania, and that's when you should have put Shayna Baszler over. You should have had her win the belt then, and give Becky Lynch a break, have her baby or whatever, and you know, yeah, just I feel it was just one of those things where you let it go on for too long. You know, you had to do something different. You had to. You just had to really. So yeah, that's my.
That's all you got? Alright.
Well, I mean, I'll just say that the Carmella.
We can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me? Hello, hello.
Alright, you're at a good volume now.
Oh, you're. Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll just say that the whole Carmella title reign was not worth it just for that Money in the Bank cash in, especially what it did to Asuka and whatever. Yeah, that was just not good. Also, James Ellsworth can kiss my ass. Moving on.
Easy, big fella.
Easy, big fella. Yeah, I am big. I am probably bigger than James Ellsworth. I've met him in real life. I am definitely taller than him.
I met him when I was like 11, so.
Well, go ahead, Wyatt.
All I'm gonna tell you is it was just the beginning of one of the most overrated characters ever in sports entertainment. The whole the man gimmick, one of the most overrated gimmicks ever. I mean, I'm gonna tell you that there knows that. I'm gonna tell you, people. Oh my God, it was so bad. I really don't know how to explain it.
I mean,
all I know is it was the beginning to one of the most overrated characters ever in sports entertainment. And yeah, honestly, the triple threat match wasn't so bad, but hold on, I think it's time now.
Oh no.
I think it's time because everyone around here and everyone watching this and everyone on this call right now, I think we got it, Carmella, because it's time for a 10-second dance break. 1, 2, 3, dance break!
Make it down! Oh my God. What the fuck are we doing?
Oh my God.
What the fuck is going on?
He actually left for 10 seconds.
Yeah, that was my 10-second dance party there.
Did you dance outside of the call?
I'd
You
rather
danced
not
outside of
discuss
the
it.
call. We know you did. You were just scared to share it with the public.
I don't dance. I do not do that.
Well,
dancing
I say the match pacing, the match itself was not so bad, but yeah, it sure was the beginning of the man gimmick.
You know what? Dancing is the most overrated wrestling character. Moving on.
At least it's entertainment.
You know what else is entertainment? Oh, Wendy! Remember the storyline between Samoa Joe and AJ Styles? Speaking of which, Samoa Joe defeated AJ Styles by disqualification for the WWE Championship.
Again, a second disqualification in the same night. What the hell?
Not a bad match, but stupid ending.
Absolutely. Yeah, this was the start of the trend of just title matches, SummerSlam ending in either a DQ or a freaking count out or whatever. Bullshit. Yeah, bullshit ending.
Yeah, so go ahead, Nicholas.
Yeah, I absolutely wanted Samoa Joe to win this. I absolutely wanted Samoa Joe.
But the way he won it, though, was stupid.
Yeah, the way he won the match was absolutely dumb garbage. I mean, yeah, the whole "you're gonna call me daddy" spot, that was fucking awesome. You're not gonna lie, I thought that.
You gotta admit, the "Oh Wendy" thing was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was epic.
And I'll be your new daddy.
Yeah, that was overly aggressive, and I was all for it.
I don't think that was part of the script.
Are you sure?
And we cannot hear you.
Can't hear me?
It But like when you start moving or something like that, like when your phone started moving or whatever, it's just kind of like faded away.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay then. Yeah. So yeah, it was a great feud. And I'm kind of upset that Joe never won the title because he would have absolutely made a really good champion. But yeah, you know.
As I said, good match, stupid ending, and now Samoa Joe is stuck on the Raw commentary team.
Yeah, hopefully he gets back in the ring at some point. He's such a good
We'll get back in
wrestler.
the ring.
He's actually a good announcer too.
Yeah, he's a good commentator. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so he was a good addition to the Raw announce team. But this isn't about Samoa Joe's announcing. This is about his in-ring work. So, Lucas, why don't you talk about the match?
First of all, this could have been the rise of Samoa Joe. This could have been legit the
Good
best
point.
Samoa Joe. Like, legit Samoa Joe has always been established. Samoa Joe always brings a good promo. Look at the TNA with the little pipe bomb he did, little shoot gimmick. Well, not shoot gimmick, but little shoot promo they gave on
His
TNA.
Oh Wendy promos.
Yeah, that was like a
Great build up
I'm
to
not
that
I'm
match.
not talking about that.
Yeah, did he do
That's the only promo you know.
Yeah, did he do like a shoot promo on Scott Hall when he freaking like
Yeah, he
no-showed?
did. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, and then Kevin Nash tried to kick his ass or something backstage.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like Samoa Joe always knows how to bring a good promo. Samoa Joe brings intensity. That's what WWE needs. And him to WWE when Kevin Owens is beating the hell out of Sami Zayn, that was we thought it was gonna be great, and it was in NXT.
Yeah.
But once he came up to the main roster, it just didn't go as well. Yes, he had good matches and everything like that, but he just can't get the title right. He can't get the title. And I wish he would have got a World Championship against AJ Styles. Because look at the matches in TNA.
Yeah, they should have.
They're one of the best matches in TNA. The best work in TNA.
They should
Look
have
at those
had
matches.
They should have had him kick Roman Reigns' ass at Backlash, absolutely kill him, and then just build him up.
Don't
eventually.
say that, please.
Yeah, no, he should have freaking done that. Reigns got
Yes.
absolutely killed by Brock
Yeah.
Lesnar. There's no way he should have been fine right after that just to beat him. And that pay-per-view sucked ass, and that ending sucked ass.
Who got fined?
Nobody got fined. I'm saying that pay-per-view sucked. No, I'm just saying that Joe should have absolutely killed Roman at Backlash, and that would have been a great build-up to him winning the title at SummerSlam. Just book him as an absolute monster. You should not have put him in the Money in the Bank ladder match. You put someone else in there, like, I don't know, just put someone in there to fill that spot so that he could go kill someone else at Money in the Bank. Just, beat the shit out of people, and yeah, like that's what he should have done.
Yeah, it was just another thing that NXT once he went to come to NXT, it was just a wasted potential.
Yeah.
Like now he's just getting injured too much. That's the problem with Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe and all of them. They get injured too much. That's the problem with them. They were in TNA in Ring of Honor. They're both of them before WWE. They're athletic. And
that is the detriment of working the freaking WWE schedule. Because NXT and
Let me guess. Who did you actually want in that ladder match if it wasn't for Samoa Joe? Did you want Lord Tensai, Zeb Coulter, or Abdullah the Butcher?
No. Abdullah the Butcher. You know what? I would like to see Abdullah the Butcher in there because my dad actually knows him, and yeah, Abdullah the Butcher's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
But if I were to put someone else in the Money in the Bank ladder match, who was on SmackDown then? You know what?
Sin Cara. Watch him botching that match.
You know what? I would put Daniel Bryan in there because he had that freaking match with Big Cass, and that was You know what? I would put
Big
Bryan.
Cass should have been in that match.
No. That was the problem I feel like that match had. You had too many big men. You had Joe, you had Rusev, you had Strowman. You had like 4 billion big guys in that match, and it was too much. Should have had like another like Daniel Bryan or whatever, and then you have Strowman and Rusev be the 2 big guys that clash in the middle of it. That would have worked, I feel like.
Yeah.
So, go ahead, Wyatt.
The match was alright, but it was like 22 minutes or something. But yeah, it was two TNA legends going at it. I've loved them both in TNA. I really thought the match was pretty good, pretty decent, but I thought it was a dumb way how they ended it. I would prefer like a double count out. Not gonna lie, but that's good. You had like AJ Styles' wife, like you had like Wendy and AJ Styles' wife Wendy and his daughter, I believe in that, and Samoa Joe ran his mouth and such. But honestly, this is since if WWE does more budget cuts, this is probably what Kurt Angle will tell them backstage.
Okay. Oh God.
Oh my God.
Could you imagine though if in some weird alternate reality that somehow Christopher Daniels got signed to the company and you had the triple threat between him, Joe, and AJ in WWE? That'd be super weird. That'd be a really interesting thing about.
Well, let's get to the next match then.
All right.
The Miz defeated Daniel Bryan singles match.
Jesus.
Okay, all right.
Nicholas, go ahead.
Yeah, I liked this feud. Initially, on the beginning, I felt this was a good feud. You had all that history or whatever between the two, and like this was like the feud I wanted to see happen, especially after the whole SmackDown like shoot promo thing or whatever they did 2 years before then. Like I was hoping they'd do this match. We got it, and you know what? I liked the decision in it. I liked how they did it. Like you don't often see like a finish like that, really, with the foreign object, the brass knuckles, and the way they did with Maurice as well. I really liked how they did that. That was a really unique ending, for me. And putting Miz over, I feel like that was the right call. Screw Bryan over and thus paved way for a rematch. The mixed tag match they had afterwards, however, I don't know why the hell they decided to do that. And then you had a 3-minute match, literally at Super Showdown or whatever the hell it was. Yeah, it was Super Showdown. I don't know what the hell they were smoking when they decided to do that. Probably whatever Rob Van Dam was. But yeah, initially this feud and the match was awesome, but it just got worse from there. That's the thing. Like WWE gets absolute gold and they just like ruin it over time. That's how I feel like it trends. That's all I gotta say about it.
Go ahead, Lucas.
Okay, so I agree with Nick on one thing. The rivalry at first was awesome because you had so much history with it, with Daniel Bryan as a rookie in 2010, and 8 years later, you see them go at it as a feud and everything like that. So I think that was a good to start off with Daniel Bryan's comeback thing. Have the Miz as his rival and not go after the championship right away. That's I will say right there. That was a great way to start him off, and then him win the championship, which I think was a great move. But we're not gonna get into that. I'll get into the matchup. I think it was good. I think that the way they did this was awesome. Like you had the Miz go over here, which I think is the right call. Yes, Daniel Bryan would have won, and yes, everyone would be happy. The kids would be happy. But having a younger person over, having the person that made you, the person that you start off with, and it's basically a pro beat the rookie. I'll say that. Well, actually, you could have flipped that around because Miz was a rookie to me, besides Bryan.
I mean,
Bryan was more of a pro than the Miz.
I mean, he literally is. Miz literally is the rookie compared to Bryan. Bryan's wrestling way longer than he was, why I find it funny that they made him a rookie. Really?
Why? That's why.
I'm like, look, is this guy like 30 or something? Why is he like? I'm confused.
But going to the match, I think it was great how to book it. Even though some people had complaints of brass knucks, at first I did this well as a kid, but looking back on it, I think it was great, and I don't care what y'all think. So, hate on me. Go ahead and hate on me. I can take it all you want. So.
Wow.
Yeah, these two told a good story leading up to this match, but so I say it was a good storytelling match.
Mm.
Wyatt, go ahead.
Yes, back in 2010 when it all began, Daniel Bryan was the rookie on NXT, and he failed like shit, and the Miz was the pro, and Daniel Bryan did make his comeback and beat Miz for the U.S. title at Night of Champions in 2010. And 8 years later, they all went at it, and the match had a dirty ending, as Miz had some kind of object Maurice gave him, and they whacked it at Daniel Bryan, and then Miz held the leg, and that took the 3 count. The good thing was you did have some history to it, and I know there was a historic segment you had on Talking Smack with the Miz and Daniel Bryan as well.
Oh yeah,
And,
I remember that.
Yeah, I forgot what that was all about, but I really didn't care much for this feud as much as I love both. But yeah, Miz made a steal, but I actually thought Bryan was actually going to win that match. But the only way you were going to continue the storyline is if you had Miz to win. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the next match is Finn Balor defeated Baron Corbin in a minute 35.
Oh, so this is the shortest match of the card then.
One of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Wyatt, on this match.
I really could care less for it. Corbin should have won that match.
Of course you say that.
Yeah.
Lucas, go ahead.
Daddy Corbs.
Oh.
Okay, Corbin sexual. Moving on.
Oh my God. Anyways, this I think Demon Finn Balor came out of this one, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, no, he came out as a demon for this one.
And that was fucking awesome. I didn't know they were gonna do that, but holy shit, they surprised me there. I was like, yes, the fucking demon! I knew it. They should bring him back. Bring him back for NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver.
But it's like, you can continue.
No, I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
I'm bringing back for NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver against Karrion Kross. That's how I would say. But I would say though, quick match. I think it should be booked that way, in my opinion. I think that Demon should have been like this unstoppable character, and him just having his ultra ego, and that's what Finn Balor is all about. Finn Balor is all about doing different things, and that's why it's a prince, because he's tired of being the smiley, fucking Apollo Crews character, whatever the fuck that was. But
yeah.
But
honestly,
he want to be something different. Finn Balor want to be something different. That's why he turned heel, and now he's the prince, and which I think is great for him. And personally, for me, I would say have the prince and the demon, but keep the demon at special times.
Yeah.
Don't overuse him. Like, don't overuse him like they did to the Fiend. Have Bray Wyatt, had the old Bray Wyatt come, and the 5 Funhouse. Have those two be daily or weekly, but save the Fiend for
those two beat Bailey.
No, wait, what?
What?
You said those two beat Bailey weekly.
No, I said
what?
Oh no!
Again.
God, no! I said it. They're like daily.
You said Bailey.
No.
I said Bailey, not Bailey.
They beat Jason Bailey weekly.
Shut up.
It's not Chris Brown 2.0, okay? It's not Chris Brown 2.0.
Mania.
Corbin should have beat Balor in a minute and 35 seconds.
I would like to speak now.
Let's just move on from you.
I would like to.
Yeah, they booked the match right, and this should have been how it is. I don't care what y'all think. If you disagree with me, you know what down there is. That's all I gotta say.
Go ahead, Nicholas.
Yeah, I agree with Lucas that the demon should be kept for special occasions, which is why I believe that the demon should not have come out for this match. Not only that, you should not have had this match on the card, because there was no point in having it, because you literally had these two fight one-on-one, the last pay-per-view. Balor won cleanly. I mean, it was a roll-up, but he still won cleanly. and this feud sucked. You should not have had this match. And it was a B-level feud at best. Why the hell would you have the Demon fight him? Like, you've had the Demon for, like, big pay-per-view title matches, like with Seth Rollins for the Universal title, with Samoa Joe all those times for the NXT title, with Kevin Owens for the NXT title. Major matches you had the Demon out for. Why the hell did you have him for a mid-card match against Baron Corbin, of all people? Like, there was no point in this match existing, honestly.
Yeah.
And there was no point for this feud, really, because it did nothing for either of them. Balor didn't do anything after that. Corbin literally just continued to drop Raw's ratings
Do his
after
job.
that.
Do his job.
Baron Corbin made Raw suck. I cannot.
For example, do you
emphasize-
remember the Constable gimmick he did?
I
He was
cannot.
not bad as Constable.
I cannot
Constipation.
emphasize enough how bad Raw was during all of that. I cannot emphasize how bad it was. I can't emphasize how much I hated Baron Corbin during that. It wasn't even.
Constipation Corbin.
It wasn't even like I hated him. I just didn't care. I feel like that's something that I feel is worse. What's worse than hating like a character, or whatever, is just not caring. Because even if you hate them, you're probably still going to watch just to see them get their ass kicked. If you don't care, you're not going to watch. And God knows I was not watching at all. I did not want to watch that.
Yeah, I didn't care
Also-
about this match.
You guys want to know a fact about Humberto Carrillo?
What's that?
What?
Balor smiles less than him.
What?
Okay.
Wait, what?
I
What?
think Balor smiles less than him.
Smiles less than him?
He smiles more than Paul Cruz.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
yeah.
Well,
Nick, do you want to know
I didn't
something?
care about this match, so.
Nick,
What do I want to know?
all hail our king.
Well, you want to know
Yeah,
something
hell,
else?
you're
How
king.
about Shinsuke Nakamura defeating Jeff Hardy in a singles match for the U.S. title?
Hey.
Ooh. I actually might go off on this, actually.
This is a weird one. This is a weird one.
Go ahead, Lucas.
I'll go off on this one. I think this is one of the better matches and whatever. And this is the start of the Randy Orton Jeff Hardy feud in 2018. By the way, best feud of 2018. Don't go at me for that. I don't care what y'all think. That's the best feud of 2018, in my opinion. Because you had Randy Orton as his vicious 2009 character. You had Randy Orton just being a fucking beast. Like, look at him. Look at the match with Jeff Hardy in Hell in a Cell with a screwdriver in his ear, for the love of God.
Oof.
Oh,
And-
that's exciting.
Oh, yeah. We're going to review that pay-per-view just because of that. I want to get into that for sure.
Sure. Coming soon.
Yeah, Randy Orton's ear fetish, for the love of God. He has so many fetishes that I can't even fucking count.
Yeah, burning people to death fetish. Yeah, he's got some weird
Yeah,
ass
he has-
ones.
Finger fetish. What's that? He got a foot fetish now? He probably does. Probably because of Kim Orton, probably.
He has a fetish for beating up old people for some reason. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Fetish of RKO woman. He doesn't care. He doesn't discriminate.
All right, talk about the match.
But this is a weird match, though. They could have way more of this match, way more of this feud. Like, they could have been match of Extreme Rules, but, Shinsuke Nakamura has a fetish to punch people in the balls. He likes balls.
Yeah, like bullshit.
But yeah, that Swanton bomb to the apron was one of those brutal spots I saw, though. Damn, he took a nasty ass bump there.
Yeah.
I kind of cringed at that at first, not gonna lie.
Mm.
But his face paint, though, was great. I feel like that they should have done way more with his fake gimmick. I feel like they should have done a Randy Orton versus Willow or Berta Nero. That woman awesome to me. Imagine they did that. That would be great. But yeah, I think that personally for me, that this is one of the weird matches of the card, but I feel like it's not one of the bad matches of the card.
Hmm.
Yeah, Nicholas, go ahead.
Yeah, this was a weird one because it was the last match before the main event for me. It was a weird spot on the card for me. I would have put it lower, honestly, but like I don't know. I guess they just put it there for whatever reason. Yeah, match was great. I mean, they could have done with more with Shinsuke as U.S. champion. Like he did this sort of feud, and then nothing really happened after that. He was just champ, and then he had a match with Rusev a few times, and then he did the whole thing with R-Truth. Um, and then he became a random tag team with Rusev, and nothing really happened until the next year when he fought Balor for the title. Um, yeah, they just screwed up Shinsuke. Honestly, they absolutely screwed him over. Um, should have should have had him win the title. Should have had him win the WWE title, but they didn't. And not really anything they could really do at that point. Um, yeah, it was an okay match. It was a good match, but I wouldn't say it's the best card. And yeah, that was all I gotta say about it.
Yeah, solid match. Solid storytelling. Yeah, I agree. It's a weird spot on the main card to put it on.
Hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, Wyatt, go ahead.
I think that match should have been a triple threat match, but I love Randy. Randy's my favorite of all time, but Randy, I'm a little disappointed in you that night because you just had to be a pussy and turn back around. You literally just walked in and walked out. Like, that's not you at all. I knew you weren't yourself that night, buddy, but you didn't have to walk and turn back around. I knew you weren't yourself that night.
He could have pulled his ear again for the third time.
His stomach was probably hurting him. He probably didn't feel good.
Anyways, so that was Shinsuke versus Jeff. Now let's move on to the next
just
match.
walked in and walked back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Hardy should have won that match. Hardy versus Orton for the U.S. title would have been nice.
Fashionista Randy Orton.
Anyways, let's talk about this match. Ronda Rousey defeated Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship.
Oh, I was wrong. Okay.
You're wrong.
God damn it.
So, Wyatt, go ahead on this match.
Oh, boy.
Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey's awesome. I think she needs to come back, and I think Ronda Rousey needs to come back and make Banks versus Belair in a triple threat match, and Ronda will win in 5 minutes, and that would be a perfect way to main event WrestleMania 37.
You know what? I don't actually disagree with you on that one, actually. I'd like to see Ronda come back.
That's the first time you've actually agreed with me on something.
Like, literally, I was like...
Whatever,
I've liked the Banks Belair thing for, like, the first few weeks, then they ruined it. I'm like, you know what? Just throw a wild card in there. I don't care.
Been ass. Why would you want them two to main event WrestleMania 37?
Are
It's
they
going to be
main
Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre at the main event of night 1.
Are they? Wait, they're actually main eventing night 2?
Let's talk about this on the WrestleMania 37 predictions, shall we?
No, we're talking about this now. We're taking over.
We're talking about this now, damn
it. This show's called Takeover, right?
I'd rather see...
Talk about whenever you want. So...
Of course Ronda Rousey was going to win this match. What did you want to see? Ronda Rousey versus Linda McMahon? Like...
Just sits in a corner for like an hour, and then she stands up and kicks her in the balls. Yeah. Perfect match.
Perfect.
You know what? I'm gonna simulate that in 2K16 right now. Hold on.
All right. Well, while you're on that, Nicholas, go ahead and talk about the match.
Yeah. I didn't expect any other finish from this. Ronda Rousey was pretty much on top of the world at this point. Freaking killing Kurt Angle, whatever. The whole suspension thing, which I don't think they do that often. They did it like quite a few times that year, and then haven't really done it since then. But yeah, I think that worked. I think that worked to establish her as sort of a rebel character heading into the pay-per-view. Yeah, absolutely right call to have her win the title, honestly. You need a woman with that star power to hold the division, and plus she could have really good matches. She could wrestle. She could do that whole thing, and yeah, it was a really good decision. Plus, Bliss was kind of over then, but like she'd been champion for like 4 billion years at that point, so like you need a refresher, really.
And that was the right choice.
And actually, am I wrong? Was that like the last time Bliss had a title?
I think so.
I was like, yeah, that was the last time she was a women's champion. She had like the tag title like twice after that, but I don't think she's actually held the singles title since then.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Lucas.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Give me a second, Jason. Be patient.
All right, well, this match, it was okay. Congrats to Ronda Rousey.
All right, I'm ready. All right.
I just shared my takes here last on this.
Okay, so I want to say that I expected not anything less. It's Ronda Rousey versus Alexa Bliss. You expected. I'm gonna make sure my other thing didn't hear me. Apparently, I knew that Alexa was gonna get his ass kicked, or whatever is going to happen.
Are you being haunted, Lucas?
No, because if I say Alexa, whatever, it's going to say that over there. I have another Alexa over there.
Oh, the speaker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say
just say Bliss.
I expected less from Bliss and Rousey. I think personally that it was perfectly to me. Like Ronda is a better choice to go with here because what was that said again? Bliss was pretty much tied for a million years now for what we got. But yeah, I think that they did it well, and you know what? Bliss stole that armband perfectly because, fun fact, Alexa Bliss is double jointed. She actually can actually double joint with her arms, so she actually can break her arm. She can break her arm, but she doesn't break her arm.
Yeah,
so
it's more like when she does this, like that.
You can do that too.
Yeah. She was crying.
Yeah, I can like bend my finger back really far. I don't think that's really anything. But,
I think I broke my arm. I think you broke it.
Oh, my arm.
No, you did.
My
You
leg.
My leg.
Oh my God, who the
My
fuck is
leg.
that? My leg.
Oh my God.
My arm.
All right, here's
Okay,
Crash and
yeah, let's move on.
Julian, if you're watching this, make a Crash and Burn Wrestling My Leg compilation starting now.
Oh yeah.
My leg.
Okay, Lucas. Okay, now let's move on to the final match of the night.
Finally.
The main event was Roman Reigns defeating Brock Lesnar for the Universal title.
Yeah.
My main event. My main event.
Okay,
Right,
Lucas, well, how about you go ahead?
Actually, I think it was perfect. Honestly, even though there's one thing that ruined it is goddamn Braun Strowman. Which he said, I'm gonna curse it in, whatever. But you just announced what you're gonna fucking do. But that was stupid, whatever, but we leave that to the side. And this was booked how I want it to be. Brock Lesnar was champion for like 10 million years. He was
I think it was like 500 days.
This is more with the championship more than the fucking dinosaurs, for the love of God. Yeah. And so they got a new fresher. I will say that this was the right choice, even though how much I do hate Roman, and I still will. So Ryleigh, if you've seen this, I don't care, so fuck you.
Anyways, you be nice to her right now. I'm gonna text her right now and tell her what she said.
Why? I never cared. I'm sorry.
Send button, send.
Send button.
Yeah, I gotta send something all right. You gotta send something all right. Anyways.
Oh God.
Anyways, I wasn't surprised. So Yeah, Roman is shit, and I always say that. So if you don't like what I say, hey, my nuts are right here, so go and suck it.
Okay.
Okay, well, Nicholas, go ahead.
I actually disagree with the whole Braun Strowman thing that you said, Lucas. I thought they had a bit of a wild card to the whole match, because you literally just had Roman versus Brock like 4 billion times, and like, you didn't want to see it again. But now you have this wild card all of a sudden of, oh my god, what if Strowman actually does cash in? Oh my god, is he going to cash in the middle of the match, make it a triple threat? You had that sort of unknown factor and all of that. I feel like that was actually pretty cool to have. But yeah, this was really a nothing match. It was literally just a 2K finisher fest of just spamming the Y or the X plus square button literally multiple times. That was literally what this was. I mean, yeah, I guess Roman finally got to win the title or whatever after the boyhood dream has come true. But yeah, it was just a main event. It was just that, and it was kind of unfortunate what happened with Roman after that. We finally got a fighting champion, and then just literally
Yeah, that
that
was.
happened.
I will say.
Yeah.
I will say
Okay.
that
Go ahead.
that
Go
one
ahead.
of the most shocking things that happened. Even though how much I do hate him though, as
Yeah.
a character, as a person, I do respect. I do
Yeah.
respect him though. I will say that for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
And him having leukemia twice was the most shocking. Even though I do not like his character and all that stuff, but leukemia is real, guys. Like he didn't fake that shit. Like he had to relinquish that title to deal with that. Like he could have died twice.
That's something serious.
Yeah, that could be something serious. He could have died twice, but he didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've known.
he's strong. He's tough.
Yeah, I've known people
At
that.
least Roman is here today, and he's your current Universal Champion, but he's going to be dropping it next week to the Rated R Superstar.
Oh, I'm down to see that for sure.
Or am I dropping to Daniel Bryan?
We'll get to that next week.
Or maybe Adam Pearce will add to the match at the last moment and win the
Adam
title.
Pearce is champion.
Let's.
The boyhood dream has come true.
Anyways, this match was pretty okay, I guess, solid to end off the show.
Maybe
Because that
they
time,
should put
Brock Lesnar had the title for like almost a year.
530
It was 500. 500. Yeah, it was around.
About a year, which was honestly dumb.
4 days.
Because he was not a fighting champion. So with Roman winning, I was happy about that.
Yeah.
Because at least it's somebody who was a fighting champion until unfortunately he had to drop it due to leukemia.
Yeah. I will say this. Brock Lesnar had a longer title reign than CM Punk. What the fuck?
Well, then Pete Dunne had a longer title reign than that. So.
Wyatt, go ahead on this match.
Yeah. All I'm going to say is when Brock Lesnar threw that briefcase, with the briefcase land and said, "My leg!"
Dude, I'll tell you, that was probably
I forgot about that.
That was probably one of my favorite moments of the match, just him yeeting the
Yeah.
briefcase. Have him on.
Right, Lesnar can be quarterback. Brock Lesnar can be quarterback.
Yeah.
Dude, Lesnar
All I'm
absolutely.
gonna say about that match is it was an overdue win.
Dude,
It was
Brock
very
Lesnar.
overdue.
Dude, what did the briefcase do to Brock Lesnar? Like, he absolutely hates it. Like, he's yeeted it across the
He
entrance ramp.
won it the next year. How
And
would he
then-
hate a briefcase?
And then he turned it into a boombox. And Stephanie McMahon's like,
It's a
"Stop,
boombox.
you can't do that." Stephanie
that
McMahon,
was
like, literally,
awesome.
in a company where people have been literally attempted murdered and whatever, that is the one thing that Stephanie McMahon comes out and is like, "No, we can't accept that." When Brock Lesnar turned it into a boombox, literally Brock Lesnar or Big Show tried to murder Kurt Angle, and nobody said anything about that. And then Lesnar literally turns a briefcase to a boombox, and everyone's like, "Stop, get some help." Just
Stop
that
it.
is the funniest thing to me. That's the logic of all of this.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan. Stop it.
Get some help.
What did you just say? You'd rather see Brock Lesnar versus Tommy Dreamer instead of that match?
What? What?
No.
What are you?
Damn.
What?
Or Brock Lesnar versus Santino Marella.
Well, Brock
Santina Marella.
Well, Lesnar actually fought against Tommy Dreamer and lost. I'm pretty sure he's fought him. I think when he was like a rookie or whatever, he lost against him.
Well, let's get to the ratings.
Okay.
How would you rate the show, Nicholas?
I'd have to say this is a hard one. I'd say 6 stars, honestly. Not really
6 stars.
Yeah, like the shitty stuff takes quite a bit off, but there were some really good moments in the show.
Yeah.
Wyatt, how would you rate the show?
I rated it 3.
A 3, okay. Lucas?
I'll give it a 5.5.
I'm going with 6 because there were some matches that were okay, but most of the card was iffy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Outros time. Thanks for checking out this recording of Crash and Burn, where we had a look at SummerSlam 2018. Hope everyone enjoyed, and a reminder: Monday, we are doing a recording for NXT Takeover Stand and Deliver predictions. And April 9th, our usual Friday time slot is going to be WrestleMania 37 predictions, but there will be no Saturday recording, so that way we can enjoy the show. Night 1 of WrestleMania.
Hey.
Aside from that, subscribe to Crash and Burn and do the same for the Moshcast.
Hell yeah.
And that's all. Wyatt.
Yes, thank you very much for another episode as I'm back on the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. Yes, go follow everyone on their socials, and just an update to everyone. This Tuesday, I begin my journey as I start training to become a professional wrestler.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, you can be blonde, so you can be pushed as Charlotte Flair is. You're blonde, so you can be pushed as Charlotte Flair is.
Vince loves his blondes, that's right.
Yes, indeed.
So you could be pushed as a 17-time world champion. You never know.
Woo! Woo!
Woo!
But you never know. You never know what promotion I could be hired to. But but I'm very, very ready for this journey. But hopefully, big things happen and all. And hopefully, this podcast will keep going. I'm gonna try to get Crash and Burn behind the ring and big things. I will try to interact with a bunch of people who are
we're gonna try to bring back interviews for this.
We're gonna bring back interviews. I'm gonna do my best to find wrestlers and all. But fun episode today, guys. I'm glad I'm glad Jason. I'm glad to be back here, and I will see you all on Friday.
You're doing the takeover predictions?
No, I'm doing WrestleMania.
All right. Lucas, go ahead.
Yes, thank you guys for having me on another episode of me on the podcast. Surprisingly, we got more people on here, which I'm kind of surprised about, but you know what? It is good to have more people on here, to have more fight moments on here. It's up to me just talking more shit about things. But so make sure I'm going to be back on Instagram, and I'm recording in about 2 hours. So I'm going to complete that journey, which is actually pretty cool. And make sure to follow me on my Instagram now and my Snapchat _ Rainmaker, so you keep up with me. You never know, I might, post something. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, so I want to say yesterday, thank you guys for the birthday wishes, man. That was crazy. My phone legit blew up. I had birthdays and everything like that. So thank you guys for the birthday wishes. So yeah, maybe I'll get a reaction video of my birthday video. You never know. But,
that should come soon.
But we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna pass it to whoever is next.
Nicholas, you can end off the video.
I'll do that. Nicholas, you end it off.
All right. Thank you everybody for watching this episode of us shitting on Baron Corbin and Braun Strowman. I hope you all enjoyed it and whatever. I don't know why I enjoyed it, mostly for the shitting on Baron Corbin part. But yeah.
I didn't enjoy that. Stop.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Anyway, hopefully everybody enjoyed this. What or who are you doing over there, Lucas?
I was stopping my thighs, my calves.
Okay. All right.
Okay, move on.
All right. All right. God damn it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully, after this whole thing, we get some views after that. Yeah. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and follow everybody on this whole friggin' podcast thing. Make sure you follow them on your socials, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat if they have that. I don't have anything, so
And give you a free Skype call.
yes, that is the
Yes.
most essential part. Follow everyone's YouTube channels if they have one, and yeah, leave a like and comment what your favorite match or least favorite match of this pay per view was, and yeah, hopefully you all are doing well and you're safe, you're not sick. Make sure you wear a mask, and yeah, just live life. That's
All
what I
right.
do.
We'll see you on Monday for Takeover Stand and Deliver predictions.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye.